We'd like to thank all the patrons who support the show and love us and our sons and daughters and
nieces and nephews
and family friends. And I don't know where I'm going with
mothers
that.
and daughters and fathers and sons.
And there are doctors and they're pilots now. And you can join the Patreon at patreon.com/themeantime. We have a whole show on there as a show after the show called Time After Time. It's another hour of the meantime that's exclusive to Patreon, which we're not doing this week, unfortunately. But it's okay. We usually do it. And we also do a weekly live stream on there every Thursday. So you can come and check out the live stream and come hang with the boys. You can join the Discord at discord.gg/themeantime. And you could buy some merch at themeantimeshop.com. And you can buy some trading cards at themeantimecardshop.com. And you can enjoy this episode of The Meantime this week. Okay, see you later. Bye.
What is wrong with you?
No, what's wrong with you?
No, what's wrong with you?
And that's the bottom line. I'm doing Normandy alone.
Am I gonna punch you right in the fucking mouth? Is this the time where we fight?
Hope on the top row. Satan can't believe his eyes.
You're all worried I'm gonna clone and kiss myself. The guys from The Meantime look like two Tony Hawk characters you fucked up.
The Meantime.
Why do you have to be so mean?
Welcome back to another episode of The Meantime. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
We're feeling good.
Feeling good.
You know what I'm feeling?
What?
Fucking terrible. I'm feeling awful.
Tell us about it, babe.
All right, look, dude. So it was my birthday, right? And can you guide us through what we did on my birthday? We wake up.
Yeah. Late. Because we've been waking up late.
I was sleeping in. It's my birthday.
He's allowed to sleep in for his birthday.
Absolutely.
Then we drive to... Where did we drive to? Into... Wherever we had those fluffy ass pancakes that wobble on the plate.
Yeah, okay, so I was like, I woke up and I was like, you know what I want? I want souffle pancakes. I want some jiggly ass pancakes. And we looked up this place, and my birthday's on Veterans Day.
Yeah.
And like weird places will observe Veterans Day. And so we went to this place in West Hollywood for some jiggly pancakes that were fucking closed. And we drove all the way down. I was like, all right, and I gotta go find another jiggly pancake place. Which sucks because now you got one thing on your mind. You wake up and you're like, I want jiggly pancakes, and nothing else will satisfy. So we went and found this other jiggly pancake place, and we had some jiggly pancakes and some very pretentious and bougie coffee, and then we had to get back and because we had plans for Nobu that evening.
Yeah, we were hitting up Nobu.
Yeah,
fancy little birthday dinner.
And what could go wrong?
What could
possibly go wrong? So we get into my car. My car has been doing this battery thing where the battery don't work, and and so I get into the vehicle and I go I was like, cool. All I need to do is get to Nobu. I remember saying that out loud before you got into the car. I was like, all I need to do is get to Nobu. We'll figure it out when we get back. And so I get to Nobu. We pull up to the valet. And mind you, we're dressed trashy chic right now.
I'm wearing the shortest, sluttiest little black dress you've ever seen in your life with little black heels and a knee-length faux fur coat from Abercrombie & Finch that we got from Marshalls.
So we were dressed up like what poor people think rich people dress like, and we were going into Nobu. And we pop into Nobu. I gave my shit to the valet, and I felt stupid because I turned my car off. And I was like, I should have kept it on because it got that battery issue. We go in and we're like waiting for our table, and one of the valets comes in. And he's like, "Can you come outside?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." I was like, "Oh, the fucking battery, right?" I get in, and he's like, "Yeah, it's not moving." And I was like, "I got you, man." And it went first try. I was like, "There you go, bud." He's like, No, it's not moving." I was like, "What?" And I put it into gear, and it went ka-thunk. It went wham, pow. It went bang.
Ba-dunk.
Yeah, it just made an onomatopoeia at me, and and then I was like, "Oh no, what have you done? What did you do? You blew my transmission. My transmission was fine. My battery was the thing that was wrong." And I'm sitting in there, and I know that Kiara's sitting in there looking like a white trash princess, you know, heir to the bundle of fur fortune, heir to the Abercrombie and Fitch.
I was slaying that shit, by the way, though.
Yeah. So I'm like sitting outside, and this guy, he's like, "Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in neutral. We're gonna pull it up to this spot." just go enjoy your dinner and we'll deal with it after. And I was like, okay, cool. So I get into new neutral, and this guy pulls out, this like Porsche in front of me pulls out, and this fucking DoorDash dude pulls directly into the spot that we're outside visibly about to push our car in. And this dude pulls into the spot, and the guy's like, hey, get out of, what are you doing? And he doesn't move. And he puts his fucking his whole shit into park, turns his car off. And we're like, get out. What are you doing? That's enough. And then he's like, no, I got to pick up a DoorDash. And then the valet starts screaming at this guy, like really barking
I
at him.
don't give a fuck about
I
your
don't give a fuck
DoorDash.
about your fucking DoorDash. Get out. This is a valet spot. Get the fuck out of here. And then he gets out of the car with his, well, DoorDash people are like the most useless, lumpy mounds of shit that God could have possibly mistaken for a human
so
person.
rude and so entitled.
And they're just constantly lurched over their phone, not acknowledging the people around them or like even traffic sometimes, just kind of walking out into the middle of shit, bumping into people. DoorDash. And then DoorDash guy starts going into Nobu. We're like, no, move your car. I'm in the middle of the driveway to get into Nobu, so I'm blocking traffic. And he's like, goes all the way inside Nobu, and I'm sitting here, and a Mercedes pulls out of the fucking thing, and I'm blocking him in with my 2019 Ford Fiesta. and my entire Sheen outfit, my whole entire wardrobe cost probably $20, and I'm sitting there going like, I'm so sorry to the people around. I'm like, you can tell I'm not one of you. You can see it right on my face. The guy eventually comes out, and the DoorDash guy starts talking to the Mercedes guy, going like, can you believe these valets? And the Mercedes guy's like, move the fuck out of here. And then the valet guys are yelling at this guy. And then I start yelling at the DoorDash guy. And I'm going like, move your fucking shit! Move! And he's not looking at anybody. He's lurched over his phone with the roundness that goes from the back of your neck to the top of your skull.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With that kind of lurch over, you know what I mean? He's got like I bet he could take a fucking cannon shell to the back of his neck. He's totally fine. And he gets into his car and he drives off. We push it into the spot and they're like, all right, you're legal to park here, so I guess we won't charge you a valet fee. And then I go back into Nobu and Kira's like, everything's okay? I was like, yeah, everything's totally fine. Let's just go eat. Let's just go eat. We go in, we're sitting down, and I'm sitting there like my transmission just blew in my car, and I'm fucked, and my whole life is over, and I there's nothing to do. And the guy, our waiter, comes over, and he's got the flourish. This is a visual bit. he's got the flourishes. He's just doing he shows us the menu and he's doing the twinkle fingers on the
fingers. He's got the spirit hands.
He's got the
going
spirit
on.
fingers sparkling all over the menu, and he's going like, and we have a wine selection, and this is where you do your omakase, and this is how you do the shit. And I was like, okay, cool. And he puts it in front of us, and he's like, I'll be right back to take your drink order. And I was like, cool. He puts it on the table. I was like, babe, I'm gonna cry. I'm really trying to. I'm really trying to hold back tears right now. I'm fucking freaking out, babe. And we look at the menu and the wine. Some of the wines are like $800 for a bottle.
I think like the cheapest, you couldn't even get it by the glass. The cheapest thing was like $145 for a bottle. And so we were just like, maybe we'll just get, we'll keep it cheap. We don't know how much this car repair is going to cost. So the waiter comes back over and it's like, drinks? What drinks would you like? And we go Coke and Diet Coke. Stone cold.
Yeah, that immediately turned off the twinkle fingers. There was no more twinkle fingers after we said a Coke and a Diet Coke, please. He went, okay. And like the genuine, like he was doing poses.
Yeah.
He came over with like Zoolander poses.
He was voguing us the entire time.
Some of the time, what can I get for your drink? And we were like, Coke, and he was like, oh. Okay, yeah,
Whatever.
we'll be right back over. So then somebody else drops off the Coke, and then there was people who were seated like well after us, and they just started getting all of their shit before us. And I was like, oh, I forgot, like I've seen things about Nobu, how they treat poor people different. So I'm like, oh fuck, we're gonna get like bad service now, and my car's broken, and I'm fighting back tears.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, it's okay, it's all fine. And then he eventually comes back over. He's like, do you guys know what you want? And instead of going for the appetizers that he had suggested, or the like, oh, we'll talk to you and get the best possible like sushi experience for you,
Yeah,
we're
we'll
like, we're just
curate a
gonna do
whole thing.
we're just gonna do the nigiri. And he's like, okay, what do you want? And we got, how many pieces of sushi you reckon we ate altogether? 12?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe two other ones. So maybe 12 to 14 pieces of sushi, and it was $300. And the whole time I'm thinking like, I don't know how much the car repair is going to cost. A transmission is thousands of dollars. And I don't have thousands of dollars, dude. We're not the basement yard, brother. We are struggling financially.
But the one shining moment was that he did get one singular scoop of ice cream for free because they overheard it was his birthday.
Yeah, I must have been crying that it was my birthday and God hates me and I can't believe this is happening on my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, a little birdie, a fat little crybaby birdie told me that it was your birthday. He was like, yeah, it was my birthday. And he gave me a scoop of a weird flavored ice cream that said happy birthday and chocolate.
Yeah.
And then,
we
but before we even got any food, I was going like, we could leave. We got like our drinks and I was like, we could just dip. We could just go. I'm freaking out. I need to deal with this car. But we stayed for the whole thing, paid the $300 for the sushi.
Yeah.
The
Because in the
Wagyu
end,
was
you were
good.
like, we're here.
We're here. We might as well.
Yeah.
It's my birthday. Let's treat ourselves. We get outside and we have to start waiting for a tow truck.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, all right, it looks like we're calling a tow truck to go back to my house. And the estimate was 2 hours. It was like, yeah, we'll have a tow truck to you in 2 hours. And I was like, you're about to see a grown man cry. Is that okay with you? Is that all right?
I was fully prepared to have to console this man like he was a
At
toddler
every
throwing a fit.
single turn, it was just like the car didn't start to go to the sushi restaurant. And I was like, oh no. And then we get there and they blow my transmission. I'm like, oh no. And then we get back outside. It's like 2 hours for the thing. I was like, beep. I'm freaking out. What's going to happen again?
We spent the entire birthday in a car and or worrying about the car.
Yeah. And then we got the nicest tow truck guy.
Oh, he was so cool.
He's such a bro. He was so cool.
And the way he moved the car was the most incredible
that shit
thing
was
I'd ever
dope
seen
as
in my
fuck.
life.
It was
I
so
thought
cool.
that we were going to have to help him push this car. He was like, "No, go wait up by the tow
He
truck."
went
Like,
a half a block down from Nobu.
Yeah.
And parked the tow truck. And then him by himself, it puts my car in neutral. Well, first he puts it in drive and it goes bang. And he went, uh-oh. And then he puts it in neutral and starts doing this like swervy-worvy kind of scenario. And him by himself got hit the whole car in neutral half a block down and up onto the fucking thing.
He pushed it, started moving it, and he was hanging 1 foot out of the driver's side door as he was steering it, like he could stop the car with just 1 foot.
And I bet he could.
And I bet he
I
could.
bet he could have. And then he was like, I've been doing this for 31 years. And I was like, hell yeah, man. And then he gets it up, and then he was like, we get in the thing. He's like, I hope you guys had a good night. Otherwise, I was like, it's my birthday today. And he's like, oh no, man. And he was like, how old are you? And I was like, 31. He's like, that's my lucky number. And then he pulls up his fucking leg, and on his calf, he's got a 31 tattooed on the back of his calf. And I was like, are you God?
Yeah. And he'd been doing it for 31 years.
Are you Jesus Christ? Like you're my guardian angel? You're coming down here to save me?
I think he was your guardian angel for sure.
Oh, that's my lucky number. And then he was like, he started saying shit like everything he said was a joke that ended with he was like, so what happened? I was like, I left it with the valets. And I came back out, my transmission was loose. He's like, oh, you know us Mexicans, we could get a transmission in and out of there. I was like, all right, man, hell yeah. And then he's like, yeah, my wife just died. And I was like, oh, man. He's like, yeah, tragic, man. And I was like, oh, shit. He's like, yeah, I was a drug addict for many years. I was in a gang. And I was like, oh, fuck. Okay. And he was like, but you know what? When I was in high school, I ran track. And I was like, okay. And he was like, and then the coach wanted me to play football because I could catch the ball and run real fast. And I set the record at my school. And then guess what number I wore? And I was like, 31. He's like, 31, brother. Yeah. He was like, I'm like George Lopez if he was a mechanic. And I was like, hell yeah, you are, Hector. That's my man right there. That's my boy.
I hope he's doing well.
I hope he's doing great. He like dropped us off, and he even dropped us off in a spot that had like temporary tow away in front of my house. And I was like, oh, Hector, I didn't see the sign. It's got temporary tow away. Do you think you could get us up there? And he looked at Kiara and he's like, go get the spot. She had to run down. Okay, here I go. Went down to the spot, like stood in it, like making sure no cars parked there.
In my cheap little heels and my fake fur coat.
Fake fur coat. Okay, here I go. And then he did the same maneuver. He got the car out, moved it back over, and it got us into the spot. He was the man.
He was the man.
Classic Hector.
He was awesome. Love that guy.
Hector. Yeah, I hope he's having a great time.
Yeah.
Me, not so much. My car is fucking destroyed.
Well, yeah.
Which is cool.
No car.
No car.
It just so happens to happen.
Yeah, it just started torrentially downpouring
Yeah, this
recently.
is going to be the wettest part of the country for the next week.
How fun. Isn't that cool?
I go home tonight, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I was just saying that, like, I had to start taking Ubers at the same time it started torrentially downpouring. So every single Uber ride is going to be like, oh, but we needed it.
We sure
I
did.
fucking hate talking to anybody who lives in Los Angeles when it fucking rains. It's the same like 2 sound bites. It's we really needed it and no one knows how to drive in the rain. That's it. You get into an Uber, you're like, man, these guys don't know how to drive in the rain. I'm like, yeah, but we really needed it. He's like, oh, we needed it though. Oh, we really needed it.
I love how weather small talk is just the same, I feel like, worldwide.
People are doing donuts in the road. I was on the way to a show. I was playing this festival thing in Texas. We were going to pick up our drummer in like, I don't know, somewhere an hour outside of LA. On the way to Arizona, we're gonna fly out. On the way there, the keyboardist of the band I was playing in was driving at like 115 miles an hour in like really heavy rain, and then we hit the fucking barrier and spun out in the middle of the road. And then he was like, oh, that was dangerous. And then we kept going. And we also just picked up the drummer. We had never met him before, and we conked his head into the window.
That's awesome.
Just hit him.
What a great introduction.
Yeah. And then he did like, then we showed up at this random karaoke bar in Arizona, and the drummer dude started singing R. Kelly. Like he did like 3 R. Kelly songs.
What year was this? Was this pre or post?
Very post.
Very post.
This is 2 years ago, probably. Started busting out like a bunch of R. Kelly songs. I fucking love R. Kelly. I was like,
In the privacy of your own home, maybe.
Yeah. Interesting. He's like, my mind's telling me no. I was like, damn, dude.
But my
body's telling me yes. We'd like to thank our sponsor for this week's episode, HelloFresh. Now, normally we say that at the same time.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
We'd like to thank our sponsor for this week's episode,
HelloFresh.
Thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring another episode of The Meantime. Hey, how do you like HelloFresh?
I love HelloFresh.
We all love HelloFresh. Everyone in the world has HelloFresh, which is weird that they even need to do ads for this because everyone has it, because everyone loves it, because it's the best service that exists. I don't eat food unless it's HelloFresh. Facts. Hey, what's your favorite thing to eat from HelloFresh?
Pork taquitos.
It's got to be those pork taquitos. They are the best. They also had this like Parmesan crusted salmon that I ate the other day. Made me feel real bouge.
Hell yeah.
I was feeling real bad and bougie.
Feeling real fancy.
In my Studio City apartment. HelloFresh has doubled its menu. You can choose from 100 options each week, including new seasonal dishes and recipes from around the world. Dig into bigger portions that'll keep everyone satisfied.
Feel great with an even healthier menu. Choose from over 15 high-protein recipes each week with options like grass-fed ribeyes or lamb chops.
Ooh, lamb chops.
HelloFresh now helps you eat greener with new veggie-packed recipes that have 2 or more veggies per dish.
Hey, who do you think should have HelloFresh?
Everyone.
Everyone. I do agree with that. The best way to cook just got better. Go to HelloFresh.com/Meantime10FN now to get 10 free meals plus a free breakfast for life. 1 per box with active subscription. Free meals applied as discount on first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. That's HelloFresh.com/Meantime10FM to get 10 free meals plus a free breakfast for life. Thank you, HelloFresh.
HelloFresh.
You're starting to get a little noticeable.
Don't you dare.
People are gonna start coming up to you and start singing that fucking song at you.
No,
You're gonna
I
get
don't
recognized
think
in
it's
public now.
I don't think it's that far.
It was a pretty big clip.
Although I've had a few
People liked
people
it.
from my hometown message me and be like, "What, are you a big podcaster now?" I'm like, my husband's podcast, not mine.
Yeah, people in Australia have this very funny way of going like, "What do you think you're better than me?"
Yeah.
Oh, someone's a big podcaster now, huh? You think you're famous?
Yeah, I do actually.
You're nothing,
I do.
and you're never gonna be nothing.
I outgrew this town.
Let me sign.
Let me sign. Apparently, people have been asking my friends from my hometown, like random people that I kind of know as acquaintances, being like, "Kara's on a podcast now?" Only
Yeah.
temporarily. Don't worry, Pat will be back.
No, we'll start our own podcast after you move here.
Watch this space, guys,
Yeah,
for the next 18 months.
yeah. as soon as she's back moving here, is when we commence Koala Rat.
Yeah.
It's going to be the most anticipated podcast.
Everyone's going to love it.
They're going to love it.
Pat's going to lose his job. So
Pat's going to figure out that he doesn't have to do the podcast anymore because I have another one. Oh, finally, I'm free. And he's going to dip.
frees up so much time.
Oh, thank God.
Now I can sit in my basement and play Digimon
Now I can fucking jerk off like 6 times a day.
instead of my usual 5.
Instead of my usual 4 to 5. If I start early and I wake up early enough, I could get 6 in.
Maybe. If he wakes up early enough, he could fit in 7.
Maybe. I've only ever been able to do like 4 in a day. And the 4th one really hurts.
Yeah, your dick will fall off.
Yeah. But that was when I was a younger man. Jerking off multiple times in a day is a young man's game.
That's true.
You know?
At what age do you think that you grow out of that? Well, not grow out of it, but you stop doing that.
Sydney Sweeney keeps doing those Gene commercials, you know what I mean?
And she keeps releasing that
And I'm-
soap and all
And
that.
I'm just a man, you know?
Yeah.
How hard is it to be a man, and how hard is it to be a man, you know?
It's just so hard.
That's number one. First off, how hard is it to be a man? Next, how hard is it to be a man while Sydney Sweeney exists doing like racist Gene commercials?
I can't imagine anything being more difficult, to be
It's
honest.
it's hard.
It's a hard life to live.
Because I have to jerk off to that, but I feel morally conflicted.
I feel so sorry for men.
It's tough. She's like, my gins are my gins. And I'm like, dude, I really can't support. I'm really having a hard time supporting what you're doing. I just don't agree with the message that you're. And I have to watch it like 7 more times because it's a short commercial, you know?
Yeah, it's a short commercial.
I don't think I fucking agree with everything that you're doing. That's the 4th time you gotta wake them up.
True, yeah, fair.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
I was about to say, how many times do you jerk off? You know, it's a weird thing that happens to me. I get boners in Ubers.
Do you?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Alone in an Uber?
No, in the Uber on the way over here. Caught a boner.
Why?
I don't know.
was it because I looked so good sitting in the
No,
No?
no,
Okay.
because it happens every single time in an Uber.
Do you think it's got something to do with like the car moving?
The vibrations of the road.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Possibly.
I get boners on airplanes too.
Really?
Yeah.
Now you just sound like a menace to society. Yeah.
Well, I don't do anything with them.
Just tuck them
I
into
don't
your
use
waistband
them
and
for
move on.
anything. I'm not using it.
It just happens.
It's just, I'm right there, dude. It's a bodily function, dude. I fart a lot on airplanes too.
You fart a lot anyway.
I just fart a lot. I'm just a big fart guy.
Yeah.
Huge fart guy.
Huge fart guy.
It's,
Gassy.
it's probably the rudest thing I do, other than swear often. I feel like that's a big reason why I don't get to hang out with like my fancy friends. Does everyone have fancy friends? Do you have friends that you hang out with that are just outside of your tax bracket that you feel like a poor person around?
Well,
yes, you do. Yes, you do.
yeah, but I don't hang out with them and feel like that
I feel like that
because
because I straight up just like start saying swear words and farting.
my rich friends act like that too. They be farting, swearing, and carrying on. So it doesn't
Not my
feel
rich
like
friends.
they're out of my tax bracket.
My rich
know?
friends are like, oh heavens,
Drinking everything with their pinky out.
dear. He's doing flatulence at the party. How dare he's being so crass. When I hang out with the Monopoly guy, that's he doesn't really appreciate the doesn't appreciate my. I think he can smell the pour on me. That's a huge problem for me. Is I always assume people can smell the pour on me.
Do you think it has a particular smell, particular odor?
They're just like all right. Well, like some people's farts smell like they've been eating tender greens all day.
Yeah.
Your fart smell like Salisbury steak. You know.
Okay.
Some people's fart smells like Urbane Cafe.
Yeah.
Your farts smell like a can of Bush's baked beans. Possibly heated over an open flame with the lid still kind of attached.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like when I walk into a room, people are like, "Oh, you lived in a trailer."
Do you think that's because of the smell or just your general aura?
The smell contributes to the aura, I think.
Okay.
The smell makes the aura visible, if that makes any sense. You know?
Makes it visible.
It makes it visible.
Yeah, I can see
You
that.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Starts activating all your senses.
It brings it to life.
There's a certain pressure when I walk into the room. You know what I mean?
What do you mean by pressure?
And like I walk into the room and people are like, oof, it got heavy in here. Yeah, damn.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I don't feel that way, babe.
You don't feel that way?
No.
Well, you're poor too, so what the fuck what the fuck are you talking about?
My opinion doesn't matter because
We're
I'm also
both poor
poor.
people.
I'm a girl. I'm bad with my money, and girls be shopping or
Girls
whatever
be
they say.
shitting. That's what I've been learning since you've been here.
Girls be shitting.
Girls be shitting.
I've been eating a lot of spicy food.
Yeah. Hey, you crushed a Dave's Hot Chicken.
I crushed
day.
a Dave's hot chicken,
The
Reaper tender.
The Reaper tender.
Yeah.
Say that like an American person. The
Reaper tender.
The Reaper tender.
Reaper tender.
I was eating no, damn down on that Dave's Hot Chicken Reaper tender. I don't care who you are, that's funny. No, talk about your Dave's Hot chicken experience, and I'll be all 4 of the Redneck Comedy Roundup.
Sure. Okay. So I ordered Dave's Hot Chicken because I really wanted to try the
If you
spicy
order Dave's Hot Chicken, you might be a redneck.
So it came, and I had a couple of hot tenders. And
It came. I can't hear you are. That's one right.
an extra hot slider,
Yeah.
and a Reaper tender.
Did the Reaper tender come with like a little indication on it that it was hotter than the rest?
It had a little sticker on the box that said,
There's your sign. Did you get any sides?
well, all the Dave's Hot Chicken tenders come on that piece of bread.
But you didn't get any sides, like maybe some French fries or some tater tots. That's all 4. I did all 4 of them.
That was really impressive.
Nice.
I don't know who any of those are.
That was Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Engvall, the Cable Guy, and Ron White. That's the Redneck
From
Comedy.
the Redneck Comedy Roundup.
That's correct.
You've told me about it, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, I was raised on 2 different VHS tapes of 4 colorful characters.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them was the Redneck Comedy Roundup, and one of those was the original Kings of Comedy.
Okay.
And the original Kings of Comedy was Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, Bernie Mac, and D.L. Hewley.
What about Whose Line Is It Anyway? Did you have
That's a
that?
completely different group of 4 individuals. That was Drew Carey, Colin Mockery, Wayne Brady, and Ryan Stiles.
I was a Whose Line Is
Plus
It Anyway
extra guest. Maybe Greg Proost.
Maybe.
Maybe.
If you're lucky.
Yeah. Maybe Chip, whatever his name was. One time it was Robin Williams.
I remember that episode.
It was a good one.
That was a good one.
It was a really good one.
That was a really good one. Mm-hmm. I used to watch that shit all the time.
That was my favorite shit in the world, dude.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes they would have all day Who's Line marathons. I would sit at home and watch the whole thing.
Yeah, that shit was so good.
Super funny.
On the Comedy Channel on
Yeah.
Foxtel.
Well, we didn't have that Comedy Channel, but we did. We had our own.
You didn't have Comedy Central on
We had
Foxtel?
Comedy Central, but I don't know what Foxtel is.
Like cable TV?
We had our own services here.
Oh, okay. Well,
We had like maybe DirecTV.
it used to be called Ostar in Australia, and then it got changed to Foxtel. I thought Foxtel was like a worldwide thing, but I guess I'm...
I can't understand your accent. Do you remember the channels of your favorite stations?
Fox 8, 108.
108 was what?
Fox 8.
What's
Which
Fox
was
8?
basically The Simpsons, Futurama, Family Guy,
Yeah.
American Dad, all of that stuff was on
Yep.
Fox 8. 707, I think, was Disney.
Oh, so you had the triple digits.
Yeah. 712, I think, was Nickelodeon.
Crazy.
703 was Nick Jr.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure. I could be messing up some of these numbers here, but I think that's about what it was.
Okay. For me, my main jam was 52. That was Cartoon Network.
Oh yeah, yours very different.
And then 34 was Nickelodeon, and then 66 was Comedy Central.
Okay, ours are all triple dig.
25 was Disney Channel. Mm-hmm. But I was mainly camping on Cartoon Network and Comedy Central.
I was
Cartoon
mainly
Network during the
Late.
day. I'd do like Dexter's Lab and Johnny Bravo and shit like that. And then at nighttime it was The Daily Show and The Colbert Report. Those were my favorite.
I was tearing up Fox 8 on 108.
Yeah.
And then I'd go to 152 because that was Fox 8 plus 2. So it was everything that played on Fox 8, but 2 hours later. So if you missed something, 2 hours later, you could go to the other channel.
Do you remember the first time you were able to record a show and watch it later?
Yeah.
My first one I ever did was a Mitch Hedberg stand-up special. Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, he was awesome.
Really?
Yeah, he's probably my favorite comedian ever. He was that dude. You might have seen him before. He was on That 70s Show for a little while. He's got long hair. He looks like a hippie. He's got rose-colored glasses. And he goes, "Hey, man."
I remember
You remember
that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't. Everyone's got their favorite Mitch Hedberg joke, but he's got one that made me laugh a lot when I was a kid. He went, he's like, "I love anti-racist people. I don't care if you're black, white, purple, or green. Purple or green, we got to draw the line somewhere. Fuck purple people. Unless
True.
they're choking, then help them."
That's good.
Yeah.
I don't remember the first thing I recorded, but I remember we had a VHS that we'd recorded.
Man, quiet the fuck down. Sorry, a jet engine just took off
it was
outside.
really fucking rude.
Jesus Christ.
We
Go
had a
ahead.
VHS of like all the old like kids shows like Care Bears and the Big Comfy Couch and
wow.
the Gummy Bears. I don't remember if you remember that.
No.
Oh, so cool. And Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle Rock was my shit, bro. I remember
Damn.
the glass looking things that they made in the mines.
I didn't watch a ton of Fraggle Rock.
They had like these glass little poles that they would
Yeah.
build things out of, and it was like in the mines in Fraggle Rock. And I just wanted to
No,
bite into 'em.
my dad wanted me to be a homie as soon as possible. My dad wanted me to grow up into a grown man to be his best friend as soon as possible. So I didn't watch a lot of kids shows. I was immediately watching like his favorite movies. You know, like you got to watch like a bunch of 80s. Like I had to watch Running Man when I was like 6 years old, and he showed me a bunch of like adult movies when I was a kid. And so that I didn't really get to watch young kid stuff. Aww. It was like adult movies and not adult movies. It was like I was one watching porn with my dad when I was 6, but I had to I was watching like Jeepers Creepers and The Matrix and shit. Just
Jeepers Creepers is a crazy one. How young were you for that?
Too young. He like verbally regrets that one.
I've never even
He's
seen
like,
Jeepers Creepers.
I shouldn't have done that. It was way too scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, he was making me watch like adult stuff, and then because he just wanted to hang out with me, and then I was watching like I guess I would watch a ton of cartoons like SpongeBob. Big into SpongeBob.
My mum would beg on her hands and knees for us to stop watching cartoons.
Yeah?
Because Nelson would just put on The Simpsons or Family Guy or something like that. Mum would be like, put on the fucking news or something. And we'd be like, no.
No. Are you excited to go back to your free country?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited because the weather's going to be nicer.
Weather's gonna be nice. Your dog's there.
My dog's there. I miss my dog. Although
Yeah.
I'm not getting him back straight away because I'm going straight on to
He's
night
being
shifts.
somebody else's service dog.
He's being somebody else's therapy dog.
Yeah.
Well, they're having a meltdown, so.
Yeah. But you're stoked to go. You're stoked to go back to the land of meat pies and tasty cheese.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm going
Hell
to
yeah,
go
man.
home and I'm going to go get a meat pie and probably a McSpicy.
Nice.
And then I'm going to diet.
Then I'm gonna make a change.
Then I'm going to make a change. I'm going to start
we
meal
have an
prepping.
agreement. What's our
We do.
agreement? Talk to me about it.
Our agreement is that once holiday's over, I'm going to stop eating fast food for every meal of the day.
And you're gonna replace it with trying to figure out how we can do anal.
Yes,
You're
that's exactly what we're
You're
doing.
gonna stop eating fast food and replace it with butt kegels.
Yes.
Reverse butt kegels.
Yes.
Yeah, that's our agreement as man and wife. And also, you're gonna switch from Coke to Diet Coke.
Yeah, I'm going to switch to Diet Coke, which is going to be the fucking worst thing that I've ever done in my whole entire life. But
It's just
fine.
a good step in the right direction. Eventually, you'll be on some water. I know. I've never seen somebody drink so much Coke. You and my dad are the Coca culprits.
I really like it, and I think Diet Coke tastes like fucking asshole.
Well, it does, but you start liking the taste of asshole, and I know that you like the taste of asshole.
Yeah, but it tastes like dirty asshole.
I know you like that too, you freaky bitch.
Anyway,
You
I really
you
like
slut.
you
Drink
harlot.
Don't drink Diet Coke, you Jezebel.
I don't wanna, but I'm going to.
Thank you. And what am I going to start doing?
You're going to start going to the gym, drinking more water,
Yeah,
eating.
less
for each
human
meal.
babies.
Yeah. Less babies.
Less human babies.
They're cutting the babies out of the diet.
I feel like it gives me my mojo, the adrenochrome.
It's for your health.
It's for my health.
You need to find a natural source of energy.
I do have a heart condition.
Yeah. And all we've been doing is eating Taco Bell and Raisin Canes.
I can't fucking keep up with you, dude. You are a hard person to like. You know those movies where there's that drinking competition that happens between two people who are really good at drinking, like Indiana Jones, or you got two people sitting down and they're going drink for drink and they're going, and then as soon as somebody falls out of a chair, the other person wins. That's how it is eating fast food with Kiara every fucking day. Like it's genuinely 2 to 3 times a day. Like we got Raisin Canes twice in a day. That's an insane fucking thing to do, to eat Raisin Canes twice in one day. That's
I like
insane.
it.
That's insane.
I like it.
It's fucking crazy. We've been eating Raisin Canes and Taco Bell and McDonald's and just like cycling through these like fast food places. And, like genuinely, I feel like I make this reference a lot. If you ever seen the movie The Rundown, Christopher Walken at the end of the movie gets shot. And he starts walking away, and the soundtrack in the background goes, and he dies, and that's how I feel right now.
That's how you feel? Like
I feel like
slowly dying. Everything's slowing down around you.
Yeah. After I call a bunch of Brazilian people Oompa Loompa morons, which is what he says right before he dies.
I fucking love fast food.
My fascination, I've been getting like mercury poisoning. I've been eating sushi every day of my life.
Yeah, we had to Google.
We had to Google how much sushi you could. I have been blowing the recommended amount of sushi out of the fucking water, dude. They're like, yeah, you can have like I don't know, like 8 to 12 ounces of sushi in a week, and I'm like, oh,
We've drank
yikes!
yeah, we've eaten like 10 times that.
I really fucking like sushi.
I
like sushi. I like eating poke bowls.
And if you don't want to eat the fast food with me, you'll be like, I'll just go get a poke bowl.
I'm gonna go get a poke bowl. I'm gonna get a poke bowl after this.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I said poke bowl, and I was like, that sounds delicious. I can't
we've been
wait.
talking about Raisin Canes, and I'm like, yum.
I know. Okay, so because it's your last day here,
Yeah.
you get Raisin Canes, I get poke bowl.
It's my fucking lucky day. Oh,
Nice.
I can't wait to shove that in my mouth.
I feel like
Shove that in my gullet.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's your last day in Los Angeles. You're literally getting on a plane tonight.
Yes.
How was your trip? What would you have liked to do differently?
I'm getting on a plane in like 8 hours.
Yeah, you are.
What would I like to do differently?
No, just like how was your trip? Do you feel like you got to everything that you wanted to do?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you wanted to try? We never got to go to Santa Monica.
We never got to do Santa Monica because your car.
I'm also a piece of shit. I'm like the worst dude to do an LA trip with because you're gonna go like, I want to do Santa Monica. I'm like, it's not as nice as what you think.
Yeah,
like, I want to do Hollywood. I'm like, it's not as nice as what you think.
Yeah, we were going to do Hollywood at nighttime.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to see all the pretty lights because I've only really seen it during the day and it's dirty and disgusting during
and
the day.
I'm a piece of shit, and I'm like, no, it's not like that.
And we drove through it very briefly at nighttime, and I was like, with the stars in my eyes.
Yeah,
It was
we
like
should have done that. We should have done
We
that.
didn't do that because the car broke.
The
We didn't
car
get to
did
do
break
Santa
down. I was
Monica.
planning on bringing you to Santa Monica, but my car blew up.
Yeah. We wanted to do Santa Monica. I think that was, you wanted to do the Japanese garden.
I want to do the Japanese garden. I wanted to go take you to the canals, the Venice canals.
Yeah, the Venice canals. We wanted to do Venice again so we could get our caricature from the Venice boardwalk.
Do all the touristy kind of stuff.
A couple more touristy things. But other than that, we did everything we wanted to do.
I think we hit a lot of like a lot of my favorite restaurants. I got to show you a lot of cool stuff.
We did Melrose Trading Post and all
The
that fun
Melrose
stuff.
Trading Post. That was super fun.
That was cool.
Yeah. Had a good time there. Yeah, we had a pretty good trip, huh?
Yeah.
What are we going to do next time I come to Australia? Because I've only been there once. You've now been here twice.
I want to find a way for you to interact with a koala.
That'd be cool.
There is a place near where I live that does that, like an hour drive out.
Yeah.
So I might try and organise that. When you were there last time,
You had me fucking hiking last time, dude. You had me walking places.
Where
It
were
was
we walking?
crazy. You remember we were going to look at all the beaches and where the water was crashing against the rocks and stuff.
Oh yeah,
And
we
you
were in Portland. I was taking you to see all the sites in Portland.
And you walked so fucking fast. And I was going, babe, please. Babe, I am 100 pounds overweight. Can you please slow down?
I can't.
Can you please slow down, babe?
We need to get like a little chain to connect to my belt loops.
You want to watch Lord of the Rings with me when we go home?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. How long does that go for?
I'd like fucking 3 hours.
If we've got time, yeah, I'll do that.
Fuck yes, dude. It's exciting. We watched
Frankenstein?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we also watched that too. I was going to say the Green Street Hooligans.
Oh yeah. Well, which one do you want to start with?
Well, no one knows what the fucking other thing I was talking about. We watched Frankenstein though. Hey.
Yeah.
Frankenstein fucking kicked ass, dude.
Kicked ass, dude.
Frankenstein was awesome.
I don't care what anyone fucking says. You just don't like that it wasn't Hulk smash like we're used to.
Give me a swear-free version of this. This is gonna go right on TikTok. You ready? Frankenstein was dope.
Yeah, Frankenstein was awesome. I'm really upset that some people just didn't get it. You know?
I was upset that Jacob Elordi won me over.
Yeah, he won us.
Because something about Jacob Elordi's face makes me hate him.
Yeah.
I'll confidently say on my podcast, I hate Jacob Elordi. He's done nothing wrong to me, and I just hate him.
He gives off performative male to the...
He really does.
Actual description of it is Jacob Elordi.
It's to a T, but fucking, that was... He
what
stole the show, Frankenstein. That was awesome.
What a performance. He really gave so much sympathy and empathy to the creature.
For you to make me like you better than Oscar Isaac in a movie is crazy.
Is wild stuff.
Is crazy. That was a fantastic movie. I gave 4.5 out of 5 on Letterboxd.
Same, 4.5
Don't follow me on there because my ratings of things are hilarious.
You can follow me on there. I don't care. 4.5 out of 5 for me, and I wrote like 5 paragraphs about it.
Oh, you wrote some paragraphs
I
down?
wrote some paragraphs about it. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
I take my reviews quite seriously.
No, it was awesome. It was a lot more book accurate, even though it wasn't like perfectly book accurate.
No.
And Jacob Elordi was like, yeah, he was a. They needed to hire a beautiful man to play Frankenstein because in the book he was made from all the most beautiful parts of people.
Yeah.
They started with Andrew Garfield and he dropped out.
Yeah.
And then they got Jacob Elordi, and apparently it was the right move.
It was definitely the right fucking move.
Jesus Christ, he was good.
Yeah, it was incredible.
That was crazy.
Visually gorgeous, stunning movie.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's also the 0.5, the 4.5 out of 5 for me. The 0.5 is how Netflix it looked.
Yeah.
It looked like it was like glazed over with CG bullshit.
It was quite Netflix.
It looked very airbrushed.
Yeah.
You know, and then you know what did it? There was a scene in the movie where Oscar Isaac shows up to his laboratory for the first time, and I was like, this looks like I'm watching the James Franco Wizard of Oz movie. This looks like shit, dude. This looks terrible.
Looks like ass.
It looks like absolute hot garbage. But
then we had like some really, really beautiful emotional moments with like the patting on the head.
oh
and
my
friend.
goodness, friend!
And Jared was like, "I'm gonna cry right now.
I'm gonna cry right now.
Oh my god, hell
Is
yeah!"
Jacob Elordi gonna make me cry? Oh my fucking god!
Jacob
I feel
Elordi's
like
gonna make
any
you cry.
woman ever because Jacob Elordi just made me cry.
Yeah, it
How
was
about that?
incredible. I think everyone should go and watch
You like
it.
that shit? Nice. Green Street Hooligans was cool.
Green Street Hooligans,
We watched
very
this movie
cool
from
movie.
2005, I believe.
Yep, young Charlie Hunnam and Elijah
Young
Wood.
Charlie Hunnam, fresh off of Lord of the Rings,
Elijah Wood.
Frodo, fresh off of Spy Kids 3D, Elijah Wood. I'm the guy, the real guy.
Yeah,
Do you remember what he says when he walks in to the room after he
No.
disables the shit?
no,
You remember Spy Kids 3D, Game Over?
not really. That wasn't the one that I watched the most.
You watched Spy Kids 2 the most.
Had my dad in it.
Nice. It did. Steve Buscemi was there. In the third one, Junie Cortez is pretending to be the guy because it's like helping. He's an OSS agent, you know.
Yeah.
And these guys just start calling him the guy, and he's like, "I'll take it for now because it's helping me get what I need." And then they find out he's not really the guy, and then they're in a dire situation, and Elijah Wood steps through a portal, and they're like, "You're not the guy," and he goes, "He's not the guy," and they're like, "Who are you?" He's like, "I'm the guy, the real guy," and then he walks. He like opens this big gate that they couldn't get through. He opens it up. It's all big and flashy. He walks in. And he goes, "Cake," and then he gets electrocuted to death immediately.
Cake.
Cake.
Hell yeah, Elijah
And
Wood.
also, like, it was such a cool casting because he just was Frodo. He was just Frodo in the most famous movie ever made, you know?
Yeah, crazy that he did Lord of the Rings, Spy Kids 3, and then Green Street
then Green
Hooligans
Street
in like
Hooligans.
such a short span of time.
Where he's a Boston dude who's
Been kicked out of Harvard.
been kicked out of Harvard for taking the fall for a rich kid selling cocaine because the rich kid paid him off, and then he went to England to be with his sister who moved there after their mother died, and then his sister's husband's brother gets him into the underground subculture of football firms, which are like gangs that ride for the soccer team out
Ride or die
in
for their
UK,
fucking soccer
and they
teams.
they're there just to get in fights and stuff, and then he becomes immersed in that culture.
Yeah,
Crazy fucking movie.
great movie. I cried like 3 times. Jared did not cry.
I didn't like the message.
Yeah, Jared didn't like the message of the lesson.
No.
I don't watch it for that. I watch it for a young Charlie Hunnam.
Doing a fake Cockney accent
Even
from
though
a place
he's
he's from.
That's an English guy doing a
really,
fake English accent.
like a worse than I can do Cockney accent. He's like, "Bro, if we going down to the pub, innit?" And I was like, "No way, dude. You're from there. How are you doing that so bad?" Yeah.
I think it's a great movie.
It was good. It was good.
If you
It was
want
good.
to watch
I'll never watch it again, but it's
just
good.
Don't take a lesson out of it, but it's a good movie.
Yeah, don't look deeper into it because it'll teach you a lesson about toxic masculinity that's like not a good lesson.
Yeah.
Toxic masculinity, do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Subscribe to it. Hurt people.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Like bad things happen, but like you can get away with it.
You get away with it, dude.
Yeah. You can make it your whole lifestyle if you want to.
Yeah, the lesson of the movie was that Frodo was a pussy and he had to go learn how to be a violent guy in order to live his life properly.
Yeah.
And now he's not a pussy anymore.
Yeah.
End movie.
End movie.
End movie.
With some losses along the way. Which were heartbreaking things.
Which was cool. Which
was
I
cool.
thought was cool.
We also watched The Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh, fucking man. God, yeah, we did. I fucking love The Count of Monte Cristo, dude, with Jim Caviezel.
Yeah.
Jim
And,
Caviezel,
and a
who is-
young Henry Cavill.
and a young Henry Cavill playing a 15-year-old Jim Caviezel's son.
Yeah. Very
Jim
believable
Caviezel
casting,
versus
too.
Guy Pearce and fucking Dumbledore, the original
The
Dumbledore.
original Dumbledore.
The
I
original-
couldn't pay...
Maybe the last movie he was in before he died.
Yeah, I couldn't pay attention to really anything he was doing because every time he spoke, all I was thinking about was
50 points.
Gryffindor.
You remember how he lapped? How he
Never.
clapped? It was like this.
Neville Longbottom. Mm-hmm. Takes great courage to stand up to your friends. That's what I think about.
points. Hermione Granger. For great intelligence. 10 points. You remember when he eats
Rest
the
in peace.
earwax one? He eats the,
Yeah.
the bean. and
The
he's
little
like,
magic beans.
Earwax. Yeah, and in this one he was like, I'll teach you the sword and economics. And that was,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then the motherfucker died.
Yeah. It was a good revenge story, though. Everybody got
Lungs
theirs.
pierced.
Lungs pierced.
Dying.
Grab that. It's a map to Monte Cristo, and you must become a count. He's like, what am I going to call myself? Yeah, what's the actor's name? That's his sidekick.
Luis Guzman.
Luis Guzman. He shows up and he's like, well, what are you going to call yourself, Count? And he's like, I don't know. We're sitting on the island of Monte Cristo, and I need to think of a name.
And I'm rich
And
now.
I'm rich now. I've officially become a count from this money I got from Monte Cristo. Shit, I don't know.
I guess I'll be the Count of Monte Cristo.
He shows up after 14 years of being imprisoned. If you guys don't know the Count of Monte Cristo, it goes like this. This dude, he's a commoner, and his best friend is a noble-born man, and he's got a hot-ass girlfriend who he wants to marry. And the noble best friend is jealous of everything he's got going on, so he sets him up for a crime he didn't commit, and he goes to prison for 14 years at Chateau d'If. And it's a terrible prison where...
Terrible, corrupt, awful prison.
awful prison where they put people who are innocent and they torture them once a year to let them know what year it is. So he spends like 13 years there. He meets Dumbledore in there. Dumbledore teaches him the sword and math. And he digs himself out and escapes and finds this old treasure that Dumbledore knew where it was. And he becomes the Count of Monte Cristo, and he comes back and sets this like Machiavellian revenge scheme in place. But the whole crux is that no one recognizes him.
No.
Like, he shows back up after like 16 years because he also had to become a pirate for a while. That was a real thing that happened. He comes back after 16 years and nobody fucking recognizes him. Like, his old girlfriend kind of recognizes him, but he goes...
It takes her a while.
Takes her a second. But Guy Pearce has no fucking clue who he is, and all the people who fucked him over, his old father figure guy doesn't know who he is.
Who'd known him since a young boy.
Yeah, no one knows who he is. And then it takes into the very end of the movie where Guy Pearce, he walks in the room, and Guy Pearce, he's ruined Guy Pearce's life. And the whole time he's been having this goatee on. And he shaves his goatee, and he walks into the room, and Guy Pearce still doesn't know who the fuck he is. He's like, Count, what are you doing here? And he's like, it's your move, Fernand. And he throws him like a chess piece or something like that. And he's like, oh, Edmond? And you're like, yeah dude. What?
Duh.
What? The doy?
And it took the girlfriend seeing him twirl his hair in a particular way at the dinner table for her to be like, my love.
My love.
Mind you, you married his best friend a month after he died or disappeared and went to prison. Fuck you.
You whore. I thought you loved
Jezebel.
Jim Caviezel. You Jezebel. Yeah, and you ever watch a movie and you get like the context for the rest of the movie and you go like, oh, Jim Caviezel, who is playing a bearded, long-haired man who is struggling with his belief in God, and Mel Gibson's going like, I'm going to make him Jesus.
And then you're never going to work again.
You should be Jesus. You should be Jesus who's never work in this town ever again.
Yeah. Never
Yeah.
get another acting job for the rest of your
We
life.
gotta watch Passion of the Christ, dude. I can't believe you've never seen that.
I've never seen that.
You gotta give. I think you gotta be giving more glory to God in your day to day. How much glory do you give to God?
None.
How many of the lyrics do you know from Our God is an Awesome God?
None.
Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above. Our God is an awesome God.
Well, it sounds like you only know like a quarter of the words.
I don't know any other words besides that.
Okay.
That's the most kick-ass song of all time, though.
All right. I don't know any.
I'm just barely old enough to remember when America was Christian. America was mostly Christian. You used to watch, if you watched the old X-Men show that came out in the 90s, Nightcrawler was a priest in the comics, and it's just like Christian propaganda if you watch it. He's like, oh, Logan. He's like, what kind of God would make me like this? He's like, oh, but you know that God makes everybody in his own image, and that God's love is everywhere. And if you watch a ton, like Veggie Tales was Christian as shit. That shit was on TV.
I didn't watch that. Do you know what I did watch
ton of
to
VeggieTales
do
with
with veggies? Superhero. Dun, tss, dun, tss,
Okay.
ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-dum, tss, ba-dum, tss, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Superhero. Soup opera?
What
It
was
was
it?
like-
Soup opera?
Yeah, we'll watch it when we get home. It's a very short thing that used to play in between kids' shows. The Australians will know what I'm talking about. It's basically like this basket falls over and it's like stop motion animation of all these veggies coming out of the basket and doing little dances with the superhero playing in the background. That shit is elite. Put the video up here.
Whoa.
I can't believe you don't have that over here.
No, we don't have that over here.
Superhero. Big deal.
Superhero? But
It
it was called soup opera.
I think it was spelled like soap opera, but it was.
But they pronounced it funny.
You never heard them say anything but superhero. It was just the song that played, and it was usually straight after Art Attack.
I don't even think I had that one. I don't even think I understand what that is.
Art Attack was like an art show for kids, and he went out into like a big cornfield with like flour or like fucking weird things that would make this huge fucking artwork in like a big fucking paddock, and there'd be like a drone in the air that would show it.
We had
It's
Pappy
from the
Drew it.
90s. Oh, no, Art Attack was way cooler, and he had a little.
Pappy drew it. He drew Pappy Land.
No, and Art Attack he had like a little bust that would
He went to
talk.
Pennsylvania, and it was pencils.
That's cute.
It was cute.
That's cute.
And he was an old man, and his name was Pappy. And I'm going to teach you guys how to draw. I'm Pappy. I guess he was kind of like a minor 49er type character. I'm Pappy. I'm going to teach you how to draw, kids.
I love that.
It was pretty
We didn't have
cool.
anything like that. No, we had Art Attack.
Interesting. And with that, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Meantime. You can tune in Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific on idobi.com or the all-new idobi app. Give us 5 stars on Apple Music and Spotify, podcasts, Apple Podcasts, whatever the thing is. And subscribe to our YouTube and like our YouTube and do all the stuff that Pat normally says to do. And Pat's on tour. You can go to notmyweekend.com and buy yourself a ticket and go see him with Action Adventure and Diva Bleach. And you can listen to my band, Rat Park, and then you can, Kiara is, shout your socials out.
Oh, yeah. You can follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Killer Koala and watch me do horror movie reviews and reactions on there.
Whoa, huge. And everybody say goodbye because she's gone. She's going back to the land down under.
I'll miss you guys.
We're going to go Memplunder and to the land of Vegemite.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be taking a couple weeks off here. I think Pat's got some fun stuff he's gonna be doing from the road for the next couple weeks. But then after that, the boys are back in town.
The boys are back in town.
The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
Kisses.
Okay, bye.